This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. And you're here for a story. Okay. 2 days ago, I went and got a little package of onions from D&S hardware store down here, McCook. And I just got 20 because we don't use a lot of onions. And so I got 20. With a little luck, I'll get 1.5 pounds onion out of each one, or 30 pounds of onions. And yeah, that cost me 40 cents. 40 cents for 30 pounds of onions. Not too bad a price if everything goes right. With that in mind, I then decided I wanted to plant some potatoes, a few potatoes. So I went back down to get some of their seed potatoes, and the same time that I went down there, they had two great big containers, 300 pounds each, 600 pounds of seed potatoes. And in less than 2 days, mind you, they were all sold out, but just a couple at the bottom of the barrel of each of them. They were all gone. 600 pounds. The manager of the store told me, she said, I have never seen anything like it. She said, you think there was a run on toilet paper? She said there was a run on potatoes as soon as they got them in. Everybody wanted. And maybe everybody thinks it could get just a wee bit testy. And your yard has always been able to produce you 500 pounds of potatoes real easy and still have a lot of room left over. I said 500 pounds of potatoes real easy. And so it might be a good thing that people start thinking about gardening rather than food stamps. And they have this year. If you don't plant potatoes, even in a container, they're easy to grow. I said it's one of the easiest to grow. Consider it. Now I'll finish it with this. With the government spending an awful lot of money, $2.2 trillion, and they're talking about another $250 billion on top of that. Yeah. With that in mind, though, I wish I had the power to just simply sit them down and talk to them. 5 minutes is what I'd ask. I always remember Paul Harvey said the same thing. He said, there are times I'd like to set the government down and give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes to try to convince them they're doing it wrong. And that money, that 2.2 trillion, I'll point out a different direction that the United States decided when they were in the space race with Russia. They decided that they needed to be able to write in space. And so they spent $1 million inventing a pen, $1 million to invent a pen that would write in space. Russia, however, that's right, Russia, however, they just used a pencil instead of spending $1 million to make an ink pen that worked up in space. There's always an inexpensive way to do anything, including fighting this virus. Thank you for your time.